Good morning, everyone, and welcome to St Andrew's here in Earls Colne, to those who are in church and to all of you joining us online. It's lovely to be with you this morning, and spring continues to spring well, even though it is still a little touch nippy. So hopefully this morning we will create some warmth and heat and joy in our service of Holy Communion this morning. For those of you who don't know me, I have to keep reminding myself to do this. I am the Reverend Sharon Quilter, and along with Reverend Mark, it is my absolute pleasure and privilege to minister in the parishes of Earls Colne, Colne Engane and White Colne, and further beyond in the Halstead team every now and again. So you are all very, very welcome, whether this is your first time, your umpteenth time. Please do feel welcome in God's presence. And I'm going to say now, before I forget, in our service, we traditionally stand for hymns, sit or kneel for prayer. However, I would like you to adopt the position, the posture that is most comfortable for you to enable you to worship with all your being, mind, body and soul. So if that means you're going to sit for the entire service, please feel free to do so. If you're going to sit and stand, please feel free to do so. But do whatever it is in posture terms that makes you comfortable worshipping the Lord. And for our junior members, they know this, but I'm just going to mention it for everybody else. They are free to move around the church so that they learn to be comfortable in God's house as well. Now, they may make a little bit too much noise, as they are wont to do. They are children after all, and sometimes we have to find that inner child ourselves. But please bear with them, because as a friend of mine said, a church with no sound of children is a dying church. And this church has been here for millennia, am I right? Millennia? Centuries. And we want it to still be here for centuries. So we are reliant on our... He's not looking very happy this morning. We need a church with life and soul, and that comes from our youngsters and from those of us who are young at heart. So those are the housekeeping bits. A little bit more. You should have sight of, or actually have, a copy of an order of service, a smaller version of this one, a hymn book for our hymns, and a pew news where you can follow the readings along. And if the words in the pew news are a little bit too small for you, at the end of each pew is a Bible. So for those of you who want to get more into reading the Bible itself, feel free to follow our readings in the church Bibles. Right, I think that's enough of housekeeping stuff. Let's get on with the real meaty stuff of worship, praise, and prayer. So let's just take a few moments to settle our hearts and minds as we come to worship angels. We are at the top of page 3 in your order of service. That you can do better than that.